But there is a whole thing about picture selection.
Hold on. I said, what in the hell made you choose that? And you go, everybody looks great. No one's noticing that the tallest person in the photo is scratching the side of her boob. It's so weird. Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio.
Thank God. Thank God. Hi, guys.
Okay. Hi, guys.
How we doing?
Where? Is that where? Vintage wear?
God, stop.
Oh, my God. Go Tigers.
I love this. All of it. How are we doing?
How'd you guys get dragged here? For us? That's a lie. Oh.
20% true. 199% of that is partially true, but. Oh my God! Look
From
at
what year?
this. It's all working out.
Okay.
We used to date. Hi. I am so happy to welcome my ex-boyfriend back here.
Hey,
You're
nice to meet
the
you.
only one that I'm on good terms with. If you guys know who my ex-boyfriend or husband's
Or I was going to say, or you
are.
didn't marry.
Yeah, they were all losers. So he's the one that's not. How are we doing, everybody? Thank you to my friends for coming. Oh my God. I can't believe it's been 2 years since we've been here. So Netflix, thank you for having us back.
Yes, thank you so much. And thank you to our friends and family that are the only ones that showed up. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys. I feel bad. My back is to you. But yeah, this is so much fun. I think we were blown away the very first time we came, and we didn't really think anyone was going to show up. And then as Jarrett just reminded me, was it 45 minutes to an hour? And he goes, it flew by. We were so worried about that.
We were, but it's been really fun to be invited to this. I just like when I was talking to some people before I came over here, they're like, so you guys are going to do stand-up comedy? I'm like, no, we are not. Hence why we're sitting down. We think the jokes that we tell are hysterical, but there are real comedians. A part of Netflix is a joke. We are not one of them, but it's really cool what they do. Obviously, as you guys know, the podcasts and different things that they've included in this, it's really been fun. So it's great to be back. And we are excited because we are a year older now as we embark on this. Erin and I just celebrated, we have the same birthday.
Which is crazy.
It is crazy because there
bananas.
are 365 chances to not have the same birthday.
And our boss actually has the same birthday as us as well. Baham Arbrad.
Yeah, Baham Arbrad.
Shout out.
He's not here. Because if he was, I wouldn't be able to say half the things I'd want to say. But yeah, we celebrated a birthday 2 days ago. This is a way of you guys wishing us a happy birthday. Actually, this is our birthday party because we didn't have a birthday party. It was us going to dinner with, in case you guys don't know and don't listen to the podcast, we affectionately refer to Jared and Steve as our plus
ones.
Okay, good. So you guys, who here wants a plus one podcast?
Do you really? I don't want to turn my back to you anymore. I don't like that.
Turn around.
Yeah.
It's a sing-along, actually. This isn't a podcast, it's a sing-along. But yeah, Jarrett and Steve and Erin and I went to dinner for our birthday, which was lovely, but we were saving this for our real birthday party. So at any point, feel free to just like breaking out in song and singing happy birthday.
But that was a whole topic with us. I'm not too into the whole birthday thing. It's fine. I don't really acknowledge it. Won't read a card. I did read your card. If you write it to me, I'm very, very awkward about that stuff. And we started talking about people that, and we're not talking about you, make it a month, make it a week.
I'm going to talk to the people in this room who make their birthday, like, it's my birthday week, it's my birthday month. Okay, why? You are special. I don't want to take that away from you.
What's your name?
Dar. What's the origin story of that? Now I have questions about your name.
Darren is I was born in Darren, first year of college.
Where'd you go?
When I was at San Diego.
Hey. Sounds great.
Anyway, so one of my unit mates, he overheard he heard my name wrong, and he thought my name was Darwin.
Oh my God! I was just in the Galapagos. This is perfect.
Just called me Dar for short, and just stuck with me. So I've been Dar.
Well, Dar,
happy birthday.
when is your birthday? When's your birthday month?
November 1st.
Okay, we'll look forward to that. But Dar, no offense to you, but the individuals that make it all about, I'm like, no, it's called birthday. It's not called birth week. It's not called birth month. It's called birthday. So believe it or not, Erin and I don't like being the center of attention. Weird. At her wedding, because she's the only wedding that had people attend, except for Bo and Eric, who were at my second wedding. So you guys will all look forward to the third one I'm not having.
I was annoyed I didn't get invited, but
I know it was COVID and there was a whole thing. But anyways, we don't like being the center of attention. However, we are very happy to spend our post-birthday with all of you today.
So, yes.
Yeah, clap for that. Yeah.
Thanks so much. We were talking about, when we got together that night, all the incredible people in our lives that sent text messages. I took forever to write back to everyone. It's still happening now because, and it's not an excuse, true, I decided on the day of my birthday I was going to switch over phones. That took 3 days.
Bad day to do it.
Bad day.
Great day to do it, depending on how you look at it.
So let's talk about the birthday text. This also falls on a holiday too. The people that and I appreciate all of you. I'm just always working on a holiday.
What holiday?
No, I feel like on Christmas or Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
2 holidays we work. I can't get back to you. Anyways, talk about the text.
Oh, so we all know who Larry David is. Cute. Okay, we get it. I'm friends with him.
Bring him on now.
Adorable.
No.
He's not here, but he's busy. He's at the other venue. Turns out there are real comedians. Part of this Netflix is a joke thing. But anyway, so Larry, his birthday's July 2nd. So whenever you text him happy birthday, he always does this thing. He'll write back and say, it's not incumbent upon me to return this text, but I will make an exception for you. And I'm always
Don't you feel like it's a copy and paste though? He did? For sure.
Well, no, because Larry just normally wouldn't respond, I will say. But it's this idea, and like most Larry-isms, it's the idea of like, why? Now it's a whole thing. If I respond to the text, or if I don't respond to the happy birthday text, I'm a jerk for not responding. But if I respond, now we're down a rabbit hole. It turns into a whole deal. So we're left with, do we respond to the birthday text or not? What do we think? Respond, yes, thank you, or no?
But it does take a minute. What's that?
Depends on the person.
No, I do a reply all. But my whole thing was, no. I was trying to write to everyone, that's not to say, oh my God, I have so many friends writing me. That's not true. I was updating my phone, so all these things backed up. I did it where I type faster on my iPad versus my phone, because then I'm worried about the neck and my posture. So I'm on my iPad, but then
I'm on my iPad.
Well, here's the problem. I'm writing back. And so you have all these lists or like all these people you need to write back. You write back, it goes up to the top. Then I'm scrolling down and I'm going back and it's up to the top.
It
fucking
is.
annoying.
Being popular is exhausting.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
No, I'm saying that. I was very popular. You really find out how loved you are on your birthday.
It's very sweet.
It's very sweet.
Very, very sweet.
But all of that is to say, Erin got a new phone, so it's getting into this like whole, tech thing.
Hate it.
Steve, who's here tonight? Thank you, Steve. Bought me the new iPhone about 6 months ago, 4 months, whenever it came out. He bought me the new phone. I was like, oh, thank you so much. I put it away and I was like, I'll update it when I'm on a good Wi-Fi. Because, you don't want the things to come in late. It's been 4 months and apparently I haven't been on a good Wi-Fi.
I don't blame you.
But
It's
the
a pain
change
in the
over
ass.
the phone is a thing. And then you're missing half the photos. Now we're logging back in. We don't
Putting
remember
Heather
the
on another
password.
text.
Yeah. We're going to email you the link for the new password. And then you got to remember the 4-digit code. It's just hard. And so I'm like, I'll just keep the iPhone 1. It's a great model.
Speaking of, figuring out new passwords is a bitch. It is.
I'm so obvious with me. If anyone knows the names of my dogs, you're in.
Don't do that.
Well, and I wonder why I got hacked. Willis 123 again. This is crazy.
It's so hard. and I trick myself. I go from like my favorite athletes to nicknames. It's just bad. It's all bad. Yeah, I'm thinking of what my latest one was because I changed it so many times yesterday because it wasn't like, whatever, who cares? Well, one thing I did see was my husband's Instagram, and he never fails. His streak is alive. I love him so much, but I told him yesterday, don't you ever post a picture of me again. Ever, 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 ever. He's private, thank God, but all my friends follow him. So every year, and I appreciate it. He's really, love you, babe. He's great. But he always just does a regurgitation of photos that he has in his phone and doesn't look at them. The latest one, I'm scratching my boob. I am. I'm scratching my boob and my kid is there and my dog is there. My kid and my dog look great. They look adorable. I've got a puss on my face like I ate a shit sandwich and I'm scratching my boob.
I opened it. I went like this. I scrolled and I was like, oh, no, she's not going to like that. She's going literally like this in the picture. And I was like, ooh, tough one. And this is followed. Jarrett, again, we love you, okay? It's your choice to be here. It was not forced upon you. But this follows last year where Jarrett had screenshotted a picture and posted it on the Insta story. So the entire camera roll on the bottom of the screenshot is on the Insta story. We're like, Jarrett, camera roll, screenshot. And he's like,
you can zoom in, zoom in.
Yeah. But there is a whole thing about picture selection.
Hold on. I said, what in the hell made you choose that? And you go, everybody looks great. No one's noticing that the tallest person in the photo is scratching the side of her boob. It's so weird. No one notices. No, Howie and Mac look great.
It was a 12-picture carousel, too, by the way.
It was.
Each one I was like, not going to like that, not going to like that, not going to like that.
Turkey throat. Yep. Oh, shit sandwich face. Cute. Yay. Go, mommy. Can't wait for Mother's Day, Reel. Don't post me. Don't do it.
But again, thank you so much for loving us and for the new iPhone, Steve. Love you guys.
So great. God.
Oh, enough about us. Let's go back to Dart. Dart, where was that college in San Diego again? No, we love being here. We love being with you guys. And honestly, raise your hand if you listen to the podcast or if Steve just got you off the street corner to come in here.
Oh, did you get patted down? That guy doesn't. That's fine.
His wife made him come. He's like, okay. Well, we're excited that you're here, even if you're only a one-time listen. But if you listen to the podcast, then you know we do a fun thing where we take viewers and listeners. Technically, we're on YouTube, so you can watch us as well, which is always fun because we obviously never dress up.
Hold on, let me scratch my boob. Jared, take a picture so you can post it for Mother's Day. I love you, babe. Sorry. That was funny. Anywho, tilapia.
No. She said, I'll be working the George Jetson ride today. What are you talking about? I didn't get it.
I'm a space mountain attendant. Hey, put your glasses and your hats in the front.
If you listen to the podcast, you know we do a fun thing called pregame, and we take some of your guys' questions, which
love them.
Great, we do. And also, if you are going to even think about listening to our podcast, if you haven't after this, or maybe we lost listeners, I don't know. We also love anonymous questions. Great, especially if there's an anonymous follow-up. All right, so let's dive into some of these questions, shall we? All right, Tia Pia 808. Also, that's a whole bit. Reading people's handles, okay? This is me. Pie, it's like, oh my God, just what? I don't know what's going on. So I'm going to go with Tia Pia in this case. Tia Pia 808, what's one thing you do to pamper yourself before the new season starts? Well, as evidenced by what I was doing today, I'm on a real health journey, guys. And by that, I mean, I do some sort of health thing and then I grab a cocktail. So it's really great. Thank you. I spent 4 hours today doing a new thing called TPE, which is therapeutic plasma exchange. Sounds fancy. Basically, they take all the blood out of your body, they cycle it in with new plasma, and I'm feeling really great. I don't know how I look, but I'm feeling great. So thank you, Jules. Please clap for that. But I have this thing. We're in our 40s. We'll leave it at that. And I go through these bits where I'm like, I'm really going to take care of myself. I'm going to actually do the work. I'm going to, not do this, not do that. But then I can't help myself. So it's balancing the scale. It's doing the peptides. It's doing the workout. It's doing all that, but then also still having a cocktail. So I did this thing today. I'll let you know how it turns out. But I have a lot of energy. Am I talking fast? Because I always talk fast. I might be talking even faster. It's the new blood. Don't blame me. Thank the plasma. So usually I do this right before the season starts, where I try to do some new lotion or potion. But I'll let you guys know how it goes.
What? Could you repeat yourself? Hey, where's your old blood?
Yeah, well,
Don't want to see him.
Not in a vial on Steve's neck. Remember when Angelina Jolie?
Yeah, Bobby Lee.
Yeah.
Things are different now. Hey, is anyone on peptides? We were just talking about them. Are you injecting them? Not to get personal. Are you on the, wait for it, GH? Yeah, okay. Can I talk to you for a
That
second?
is a different language, you guys, on peptides.
The
have a whole
purple
cult
juice. I'm
following.
obsessed. What do you do not to get welts? Yeah. Myself and one of my best friends has it. I'm not going to discuss with you where I'm doing it, but
Does it matter? What is it? What is it for?
it's the beauty one.
Oh.
Yeah. No, let's tell everyone.
HIPAA, who cares?
Shoot.
And so I've been on TV 500.
What's that?
That's for repairing your tissue.
Okay.
The TV 500 and then the
BPC. Love.
A, B, C, D,
Shout out
E.
Steve's on it.
I don't know any of these.
No, I know. I'm obsessed. I just have a problem with these welts and I don't know where. Okay.
Oh, good.
Great.
I'll help
Perfect.
you. All right. Does anyone want to join us for the after party? We'll be doing peptide.
We'll be injecting peptides.
syringes upstairs.
Yeah. I'm big into peptides. Carissa was funny about it. Well, give your whole bit.
It's always with the TP 12, 14, 16, divide by 2. Oh my God, you're on that one too. Yeah, carry the one. Like, I don't know. It's like, I can't remember.
Tessa
all these
Moreland,
things.
I'm into it all. I love it. We have a really good episode with Dr. Cindy, our doctor who helped prescribe us. It's awesome.
Admittingly, though, if someone in the alley is like, hey, here's a syringe, I'll make you look at it. I'm like, cool, I'll do it. It's like, I say yes to everything and then figure out later, hence the 2 divorces. But but if you tell me it works, I'll do it. I love
I'm obsessed with NAD.
energetic.
During it, like I'm dying. Yeah. But I gotta be honest, I gauge it. I do feel a lot better after, honestly, but we know so many football players that take it every week to just, get obviously back on their feet. It helps the cell. I'm not a doctor. I pretend to be, but yeah,
Write this down.
I'm into it.
I know.
Into it.
I don't know what's happening.
I'm going to answer.
Just agree to everything. Just say yes to everything.
I'm going to answer what I do before the off season,
like
what
I
I
need
am
a
going to do.
I feel bad. I want to apologize. I don't have a coaster. I started saying thank you to ChatGPT the other day, and they tell me something. I write back thank you, and someone's like, stop saying thank you. That wastes one of your questions. And I was like, well, I feel rude. They just gave me great advice. And if I don't say thank you to them, they're going to be like, this bitch. And they wrote back, you're so welcome. Let us know if you need more. And I was like, I do, actually.
Steve, good luck with this tonight. Holy shit.
Hey, guys, if you're interested in therapeutic plasma exchange, let me know. Woo! All right, what do you do to get ready for a season?
Well, I was just trying to say it. No. Laser. I'm going to do a laser for the old pigmentation, and we're going to take a couple vacations. I'm looking forward to it.
We have
Cannot wait.
on the books, which we're excited about. Actually, one at the end of the month, which will be great.
Mind of Me Hall. Besides Pretty Woman, which movies do you quote the most? Mine is National Lampoon's Vacation, also Christmas Vacation, Steel Magnolias.
Yeah, Malin.
Money Pit right now, right, babe?
Jarrett, first step, you see. Yep. So, Jarrett, let's go back to your picture selection. What goes into your thought process?
Why not the one where I was actually picking my nose? Okay.
Steve knows better. Actually, Steve's one of those people that it's like, the friends that edit your picture without your authorization?
Sure do.
We know the ones. And I will see a picture and I'm like, holy shit. Like that, you think I need that much editing? This is crazy. And I sent it back to her one time. She's like, what? That's what you look like. I'm
No,
like,
you
"Bitch,
don't."
That is not what I look like. And nor do I want to look like. That's crazy. But Steve knows better. He literally he's like, only post a picture if it's like professionally taken.
Like you're from Mars.
Pagey 1294. If you could make a cameo in any TV show, what would it be? Oh, I'd love to be on like a Selling a Sunset show. Give me in those real estate shows. I'm going to tell you what, I'm going up and down those stairs around that place. I'm checking out the closets. I mean, bullshit. Don't give me this nonsense about the marble, the Carrera. I don't care. I want to know like what's going on with the closet. I want to know like when's the last time this bathroom was clean. Like I am going to be in and out of those houses.
Have you ever seen a burrata? No, I'm just kidding. I got to show you something later.
Oh, cheese, burrata?
I'll show you. It's a fixture.
Oh,
I would be on
cute. Yeah.
Friends. I would be at the Central Perk. I would be in Monica and Rachel's apartment. I would love to be on Friends.
Sex in the City back in the day. Has anyone rewatched Sex in the City? Like, I don't know what everyone's age.
We
Yeah.
did. Shout out Mackenzie and Denise.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
I feel like I want to go back and watch it now at this age because they were more our age now
Yeah.
than we were when we watched it the first go round.
Yeah. But apparently writing for a newspaper and affording that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With
So
the
great.
Manolo Blahnik.
But hey, don't know if you knew Macy's has a new collab. We just read with,
We love Macy's.
We do.
It's not that, but we do love Macy's.
We do. Anonymous, just turned 35. Here's where we go serious. Just turned 35 and IVF is not going well. Devastated, being advised to use donor eggs. How do you make a decision on if we should or shouldn't? I would say this. I would never tell you what to do for your decision, but I was just doing something. Heather knows what I was up to today. Doing something for a girlfriend. And we had to write some stuff about her. And and I've been very public about this, Jared. It's like, oh shit, what's she going to talk about? It was a hard decision to come to if we were going to have a surrogate or not. And I just remember one time we were out drinking and when it was kind of suggested to us to have a surrogate. And I was like, I'm not even going to have a baby shower. Yeah, I did. I had a girlfriend who threw my baby shower at a club and
Well,
we were all
everybody wanted to have
dancing and
fun,
getting drunk
so-
and it was the best time.
Love you.
But I don't know how you make that decision because believe me, that's something that's been on my mind and struggling with it and so forth. But I will tell you the way I made my decision and way I suggested it to my husband to move forward with it was COVID, Easter. We always go to one of our girlfriends' houses for Easter and we couldn't. We weren't allowed to go. And we were just sitting together and we're like, this sucks. We can't even be with our friends. We love being with our family. And I'm like, let's have a family. Let's do this surrogacy. So I just feel like you gotta go.
Easter? Oh, I love that.
That's when I talked about it, where I was like, let's just do this. This sucks. But I can't tell you how or when to make that decision. You have to let it come to you. Mm-hmm. It is a massive one. And I'm so sorry it's going shitty. I get it. I'll be in the back if you want to talk about it. I get it. It
no, but
sucks.
I know we like to joke around, but on a serious note, you have been so candid about your journey, you and Jared. And forget it's a couple journey. It's not just one person. But
and it's a friend journey. You bring your friends along with it. And it's really hard. A lot of times your friends don't know what to say. My friends have been amazing. My family's been amazing. It's difficult, but
anyone going
alcohol helps.
But I'll just say this.
So do peptides. No, I'm kidding.
Which peptides? But no, going over to your house the other day, Erin was gone on a work trip. So Steve and I just invited ourselves over to Erin and Jared's house like we like to do. And sitting with your cute little nugget.
I
and
know.
he's about to be 3 years
Crazy.
old. It was a reminder as I was looking at him. I'm like, if she didn't have the determination she does, he would never be here. So
Wild. And a lot of people said no. And we kept doing it. So thank you. Thank you, Mac. Now it was cussing us out before we got here.
from Mac Rogers Stoll to spray tans, because that's what the Calm Down podcast is
love
all about.
that.
Steph Goldner, do I spray tan for my wedding? I've never had one, but people keep recommending. Okay, cue the story where Erin's going to say I gave her the worst suggestion ever for a spray tan person. She wasn't wrong. She must have been having a bad day. Erin sends me a picture and she goes, the fuck? And I was like,
Jared, do you remember the spray tan at TV's retirement?
God. I am telling you, I'm obsessed with spray tans. If you get the right spray tan. Yes. Yeah.
Shout out SKJ Sunkiss by Jenny. That's who I go to now. That spray tan
was that a peptide or her handle?
No. Yeah, it sounds like one. She's one of the best spray tanners out here. The spray tan, Charissa, we had suggested for me was amazing. We were lucky enough. We got invited to Tom Brady's retirement party out in where I needed to wear a bathing suit and have a spray tan.
I'm so sorry.
And I showed up at one of our friends' house before, because we were going to all go together to the party. She had a 12-year-old kid maybe at the time, and he looked at me and he goes, "What happened to you?" And I was like,
bad.
"This is my spray tan."
It was Lindsay Lohan pre-Dubai. It was like the...
Yeah. It was
bad.
wild.
Yeah,
And I
it
remember
wasn't
just
good.
being in my friend's shower, scrubbing myself and being like, maybe the ocean
And now you're
will take
red.
it off.
It's red because you're rubbing it.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
It was awesome. But I love spray tans.
Well, here's what I'd say to Steph, if you're listening. I would say do a trial run on
Yes.
a spray tan. Like, don't do it like 2 days before your wedding and you're like, I don't know what happened. So, yeah, that's stuff. Although, and to all the men, anyone that has to get in bed with someone that's had a spray tan, I'm so sorry. It is, why can we can send people to space, we can do all these crazy things, but we can't get a spray tan that doesn't smell like ass.
The
Why? It
armpits.
smells so bad.
It affects the armpits so much. When I was on Dancing with the Stars, we had to get a spray tan every Monday, we had to get it Sunday night. And then we had to get Monday when we showed up
I have
at
a
the
question.
studio.
How does it, like when it was like, because you know when the spray tan fades, like at what point were you fading or you're just layer on layer on
So
layer?
it was layer on layer. It was Sunday before we left the practice studio. And then it was Monday when we showed up for the actual show. So they hit you twice, which makes sense because you look amazing with it
You
on
got a
camera.
spray tan the day of the show?
Yeah, they got it
What
as
did
soon
that
as you
smell
showed
like?
up. Awful. All my clothes were ruined. All the sheet. It was nuts. But the craziest part is we'd have to do a dress rehearsal before the live show because they wanted to do camera blocking, see if your costume would hold up, how you were with the lights. And we'd watch the camera blocking back. And anytime I raised my arm, I'm like, I shaved my armpit. Why does it look like I didn't? Because it would get in the follicles and look like you had full blown hair on your arm. Wild.
I swear I shaved. And
I
you're like, boy, I
shaved.
did.
No pic.
Oh God, I hadn't thought about that. Man.
God, we
I don't
looked
think
great.
You and I talk about Dancing with the Stars enough and your time. And then as a host, I have more questions.
You want to know one of the hardest things? And I know somebody asked something about breath on here. I think we have a breath question, or maybe we don't.
Guys, I sound really good on a mic, don't I? Singing. Like sometimes when I get up
the
there,
new
I'm like,
plasma.
Oh, say. Like I'm like, wow, I think I could. I know, and I haven't even warmed up yet. Great acoustics in here, though, probably. No, I really do. I have such false confidence about my voice on a microphone. It's crazy. I'm like, it's like, wow, we got it.
All right, next one.
S. Finley 88. Did EA ever get that ear piercing? Should we go after this?
No.
She doesn't want to go anywhere with me after this. I really want to get another ear piercing, and
I do too, but it really hurt, Heather. It hurt. Mine did. If I keep going up, it's gonna get worse. I'll get another. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's that? What does that mean? Oh.
Oh my God, I was going to Claire's. You know the one, Lake Arrowhead shut down. I'm so upset.
Yeah.
Julie and I went one time. That was the
I'll
third
go.
one.
Where's that?
Oh my God, we'll have to get the information. Maria Tash?
Do they do it with a needle? Yeah, I got that. I like the gun.
Yeah, give me the gun. That's why I'm at Claire's. And I was like, not that kind of gun. She's like, sorry, it's a bad part of town. No.
Yeah. Nope, didn't do it. Okay, you have a question from your stage manager from Thursday Night Football, Todd.
Todd. Okay, anyone that is Todd and Margot. Todd is my stage manager for Thursday Night Football, and I love him so much. And I didn't realize he wrote in a question until Erin's like, wait, this is free. Question for CT's from Thursday Night Football stage manager. As a behind-the-scenes guy, I'm curious if there's a crew-related behind-the-scenes person that helped you learn and understand the industry earlier in your career. All right, well, first of all, before I answer that question, I have to give a shout-out to Todd because I hope that this will be cut for the podcast. Todd,
What is a stage manager?
Okay, so a stage manager is someone who's going to tell you, hey, we're on in 2 minutes, we're on in 30 minutes. This is your camera. You're going to start for a single over here on 1. You're going to move to the wide shot on 3. We're coming in off a jib. Great. So they really are your director out there. So, and in addition to that, they're also people, if you have a great stage manager, and this isn't always the case, do you need a water? Do you need a mitt? Do you need this? Like, because we're out for Thursday Night Football in different kinds of weather. It's cold. Here's a blanket. Todd is one, if not the, and this isn't taking away anything away from in-studio stage managers, but there's obviously conditions in studios that are controlled as opposed to being out in the elements. Todd is one of the best stage managers I have ever had in a million years. Think about it. It's the person that you're seeing right before you go on air, and they can make you feel comfortable or they can make you feel frenetic. If they aren't calm and they aren't prepared, you kind of freak out as well. At this point in my career, I shouldn't be freaking out. But my point in all of this is to say that Todd is the man, and Todd, I adore you. And anyone that gets to work with him should be so lucky. In saying all that, another person that helped me early on in my career is I started behind the camera as whatever, we get it, my story, HR, all that stuff, but also as a production assistant. The number one thing that helped me was work behind the scenes so that you can appreciate the camera guy, the audio guy, the graphics operator. There are a million people out there that are making you look better if you're on air, and if you don't acknowledge them, you're an asshole. So I think it's really important to understand that all these people are go to the TV trucks. Anyone that's been on air and doesn't know where a TV truck is, you're an asshole. Like, you need to go to the TV truck. You need to thank everybody for what they do, because it is their job to make sure that you look good. So I would just say that as a production assistant, the other individuals that I worked around helped me become hopefully a better on-air person, sure, but hopefully even more than that, just a better person to acknowledge that it takes a whole team to put the productions together.
I always make a PB&J in the truck. It's my favorite meal of Sunday.
You
it
don't
is.
have Crustables anymore? I got on the
No,
Crustable
they
train
wouldn't give
because
me
of
an
you.
endorsement. I'm not interested. I'll say it. I don't care. Jose, Derek, fuck. No, I would never say that. No, I make a PB&J. That's actually a really cool
This
thing.
segment brought to you by Uncrustables.
No. It's a cool thing that we have in our truck. We actually, as lame as it sounds, there's no food, you guys. There's nothing at our trucks. Like, the crew has a meal and everything, but you think about, like, those guys get in at 8 a.m. We show up at for 1 o'clock kick. We're there at 9. It's adorable. My producer, this is why I don't eat those, has an actual loaf of bread that they get him. They get him like the different kind of jellies, and we think we're so cute. We make our peanut butter and jellies inside the truck. So that's the story behind Uncrustables. But they are good on the sidelines because I don't have to make them, and I can suck it down really quick before a sideline interview. Cute. All right, anonymous. Whenever our family gets together, my husband and his sister are always telling the same stories from their childhood past. What happened? Is this you? Oh. How do I steer the conversation to talk about stuff happening currently? It's not all that enjoyable when nobody else has anything to add and they're just reminiscing the whole time. This is my sister and I, basically, every time we get together.
That's a tough one, because I think it's
fun
to be able to tell stories, especially if you don't live around your family and you only get to see them a few times a year and you're reminiscing. I'm going to say anonymous on this one. You got to suck it up. Now, unless you guys are neighbors and you're going over there every single day to hear the same goddamn story, at some point you're like, I can't hear this story one more time about grandpa and the Christmas tree falling on him. Like, that's fine. But like I need some more context. I think reminisce with your family if you don't see them that often.
Yeah, I think the inside jokes are funny, but I get it if you don't know anything about it. But I don't know. That's my family to a T. That's what we do. It's funny to us. Okay.
Nikki B, 9/11. Have you ever had a complete friend reset after a major life event? Lonely and starting over. Oh, God. Whenever I read something like that, I'm like, Nikki B, where are you? You just text us right now and you get on over here. I don't want anyone to feel lonely and starting over, but I will say, and speaking from my own experience, there's been many times in my life I felt lonely and started over, whether that, I know I make a joke about it because I like to bring levity to anything that's difficult. I went to therapy. Divorce is lonely, and you feel like as your friends are all, getting married and having kids, it's like, then I took a step back and you have to start over again. And saying all that, I think it's important sometimes to reset a lot of things in your life if they're not adding value to your life, especially as you get older. I think it's really important. Like, we only have, okay, thank you. Again, my ex understands. It's still fine. But, my dad said this one time about age, which I thought was really interesting. If you think of your life as a pizza or a pie, when you're 3 years old, those slices, there's only 3 of them. They're massive. Those pieces are big pieces. Well, every year you get older, those pieces get smaller and smaller and smaller. Sitting here at 44 years old, those pieces, if I'm lucky, I'm halfway through this thing. And that's if I'm lucky. So why am I going to waste time on the wrong marriage or the wrong friend or those things? And because if you only have that much time allocated in each year And that's divided with your family, your friends, or your job, or whatever it may be. Don't waste time on the people that you don't want to invest time in. And there comes a point where there's an expiration date. And resetting that, I think, is really important. Now, if the friend is worth, fighting for, then fight for them. But at some point, you got to call the time of death and say, that was a piece of a chapter from my story 3 chapters ago, and we're moving on. So it depends on the value of the individual. Does anyone have any pizza? Because I want to tell you, I did this plasma removal thing today, and I haven't eaten all day. No. Yeah, Jules. Gift with purchase.
All right. Ameni Gabber. Do you ever get bored in the off season? Yeah. No. I don't know.
You know what's, so obviously Erin and I have worked in sports for a long time. We used to cover all sports. And now we're NFL centric on the sports side of thing. But you just spent a month away working on a special project where I can't wait for you guys to see. We can't talk about it.
I think I just get panicked in the off season. I get panicked, which isn't great for anyone. I feel like the off season's already over. It's already over. We have till August, and May's over, and we have June and July, and it's over.
It's interesting when you start looking at your calendar and you're like, okay, that's gone, that's gone.
It's over.
Gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
It does feel like a lot, like when after the Super Bowl, you're like, oh my God, we've got all this
So much time.
And then pretty soon, I mean, that was 2 months ago.
Yeah.
3 months ago. Was it 3 months ago?
Yeah, so I get panicked. I don't get bored. Because like today I was looking at the dates of something and trying to figure out when I'm scheduling something. And I was like, this is over. This is done.
Yeah.
When's week 1?
I think Erin and I, obviously, you're very busy in your life, but also like with Mac and all these other things. And I try to split my time at the ranch when I'm not down here, but then planning trips, and also going back to the previous statement, the people in your life that matter, because during the season, you're not able to spend as much time with them. So you try to allocate, whether it's, I spent 3 weeks with my family, which was amazing. Like, I just love that. So when you start having chunks of time allocated to different things, or like, it's not even, we still have work. Both Erin and I are in New York next week for upfronts for different things. So there still is work in between there. It's just not like we're sitting around all day.
Well, it's not like we are packing up. You pack up, to go every Thursday. I pack up every Sunday. It's not like that, but no, I'm panicked. I don't want to talk about it.
Question, I don't get bored, but
nope, I don't get bored. I'm panicked. Okay. Ralva 1, something you're loving lately that we need to know about. I'm into my Kindle.
What? You have a Kindle?
Yeah, sure do.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I was reading on the way back from London. Like, I decided to do the whole...
You read now?
Yeah, I do.
I don't know this about you.
Well, with all due respect, I read a shitload during the football season.
No, I know.
I read freaking 7 days a week. Most of my days are filled with reading articles. So I read a freaking ton. But I've never really, back in the day, that's not true. When I was a kid, I loved books. We talked about this today. I was, shout out to my mom, a big Stephen King fan, which is crazy. I went from Ramona Quimby turns age 8 and Judy Blume talking about her period to Salem's Lot. What the fuck?
I've never read a Stephen King novel.
Yeah, Salem's Lot will screw you up for life. And the reason why we started talking about Stephen King today was my kid got his school pictures done. And they're so adorable.
Cute. On our phone, I'd have to show you.
But has anyone ever seen Pet Sematary? The kid that gets run over, that's my son.
Mac,
not the run over part.
Adorable pictures, and he's tilting his head in one.
And he looks like the kid from Pet Sematary, not pre traffic accident, but he is like. And remember, the kid comes back from the dead, and he's like, "Hi," and everybody wants to give him a kiss, and then he kills you, which also could be Mac sometimes.
Kills you with affection,
sure, kindness,
baby. But no, I'm like, you were reading Stephen King novels. My mom loved Daniel Steele.
This is a great story.
He has Daniel Steele. And I was like, okay, like, I think I was like 12 or something. And I was like, I'm going to sit down and read a book. And so same thing. I went from the Babysitter's Club to like grabbing one of my mom's Danielle
Valley
Steele
High
novels. I wanted to be my mom. My mom, you guys, and still is one of the greatest people I know. Like, she had a kid at 18, 21, 23. She worked 3 jobs. Like, I was obsessed with my mom. She would come home from one of her jobs. She would be in the laundry room ironing her skirt to go work a waitress job at night and making us dinner between. And I just was like, and I appreciate it now, obviously, but I remember vividly at the time being like, wow, she's working a lot. Like, and I was like,
Let me grab her Danielle Steele book while she's working.
So when she was having fun, like when her like off time, she would love reading. She just is an avid reader. And so I was like, oh, my mom likes Danielle Steele. I'll probably like Danielle Steele. So I remember opening up the fridge and there was this glass bottle. And I was like, oh, it's a grape. It says something about grape on here. Obviously, I could read at 12, but I wasn't really reading the fine print. I open up the grape juice in the glass bottle. I'm sitting there reading my Danielle Steele novel. And my mom comes in there. She goes, what the hell's going on here? And I go, I don't know. I just thought I'd read your book. And she goes, you're drinking a wine cooler. Bartle and James, do you guys remember those? Okay, well, I didn't know at the time that it was a wine cooler. It was like there was a Capri Sun or this thing in the glass, and the glass thing was bigger. So I went for that. She's like, the fuck? This place has went to hell because she's 19 jobs. But I just loved Danielle Steele. The 4 pages I read before I got drunk and
Steele
couldn't remember
super
anything.
racy or no? Because I never went down that
At
road.
the time, like now, 50 Shades of Grey and all the other. I don't even. By the way, my reference is 50 Shades of Grey.
Wild Love,
Which is
Amanda
wild.
Edler.
That's like
I read
20
that.
years ago. But like Danielle Steele was just like, love making, but like very like tempered compared to nowadays. But
You were 12 with a wine
so
cooler.
imagine when it was like
Tempered.
he started kissing her neck, and I was like, oh my God, tell me more with the wine cooler.
The flick of the tongue. That is
And
so
then I
weird.
lost my virginity at 13. No, I'm kidding. I did not. No, I
You were
swear to God,
drinking
I didn't.
Mike's
It
Hard
was 15,
Lemonade then.
Okay.
Who was Mike? No, that's crazy.
All right, looks like we're all out of time for those questions. So
What the hell time
right
is
along
it?
to Erin's bodysuits.
Oh,
This
yeah.
ought to be good.
So we were talking a little bit. I just came back from working in Europe for 3 weeks. That was really the difficult part of it, being away from my family. It was really, really difficult. Also, kind of dealing with food that you're not used to and all of that and having to work and stuff. Maybe the hardest part is while I was working out there, the outfit that I had to wear every single day for what we were filming was amazing. It
You have to
looked
wear
fantastic.
Every day's the same outfit.
Every
for
day.
continuity
Yeah.
reasons. Okay.
For 3 weeks, 13 to 14 hours a day.
Did you have more than one?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
God.
Oh, yeah. It was a
How
bodysuit.
many?
Yeah. Thank you. Good. And I'm going to tell you the kind it was. It wasn't even, guys suck. You guys have no idea. It was the snaps were towards the back.
No.
So every day in my dressing room, I am like doing a somersault to button
And
it.
they're inching back further.
Oh yeah, and we're stretching it out. We're stretching it out, and I'm hearing the tears in the back. And then I get to set,
After
and
all
it
that dairy.
unpops all the dairy, and it pops right away. And there's nothing I can do. Also to go with that, it's a whole leather outfit. It's leather pants and a
my
leather
God.
jacket. But one thing we
That was
learned,
for me. I'll say it for me.
shout out to Derek, was that I had a sitting pair and a standing pair. And that turned into a whole conversation with a male coworker and good friend of mine that was on set. Because every time we'd have to shoot something standing, I said, hold on, got to get the standing pants in. And he didn't really understand that. You have your standing
those
and your
marks-
sitting.
Yes, it's a good point.
You have
because you
to.
get those marks from the sitting, and then you stand up, and someone's like, "Oh, you don't know how to steam your pants." In this case, it's leather. You're not doing.
Yeah.
It's like then you're like, "I'm not trying to look sloppy."
No, or like a diaper in the back after you sit in a leather pant for 13 hours on set. So anyways,
that looks great, though.
It was adorable, but there was a lot of, hey, let's cut. Let's take a minute. Erin's got to put her standing pants on. And it was like, sure do. And I come in and they're like 2 sizes smaller than the sitting pants. And I'm like, hey guys, welcome back. Yeah.
Oh, that's so
no,
smart.
that's the way they were, but I had like
But that's so
stretched them out in the sitting
I was
pants,
just
you
thinking, 'cause
know?
when you're sitting, you don't want it to be. I will wear jeans on a flight, and people are like, "Oh, gee, kind of tight," and I'm like, then I'm at my gynecologist's office. So it's like, well, I looked great on the flight, but the pants were tight, you know. But I'm not, these people that show up on flights in pajamas, like, I'm not trying to look sloppy on a flight. I want to be cute. I'm not trying to impress anyone. I just don't want to look a hot mess. Like, that's fine. If you still want it, like, it's a 6 a.m. flight, don't come in full hair and makeup. That's crazy. You're coming in from the night before, then we got to talk. But that's fine.
They're also going to the doctor the next day.
Yeah, well, exactly. I'll have a do you want me to refill on that prescription? No, I just think that we should bring back the dressing appropriate on flights. This I know what, thank you. I knew I was not alone in this sentiment, but I also should get a size bigger pants for the flight because the sitting all cross country is tough.
Yeah.
And the stand up and you're like,
okay. All right. So another thing that I didn't get to experience, but am starting to experience now that I'm home, the potty training was going really well. Thank you to my husband and our nannies for helping out with that. But boys, I don't know if you knew this, and the men probably here do. When you do potty training with a boy, the getting to go number 2 is a big deal. They don't. They are a bit of a slow learner with that than the girls, which I find interesting because I feel like there's nothing more men enjoy more.
exactly.
And I find
what are you guys doing in there for so long?
My child is taking poops. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, you're spending the whole month in the bathroom, Dar.
And apparently while I was gone, my kid was christening every toilet. He got really, really good at going on the potty. Oh my man.
God.
And now a big thing was last night, Jarrett was working. I was home. He wanted to go to the bathroom and it turned into, I forgot what show this was. My sister will probably, this is Dumb and Dumber. Is everything okay in there? No, Mom, don't. He was like, no, Mommy, no.
No?
Yeah, don't come in.
Oh, no.
I'm like, do you need any help?
not
No,
even
Mom.
3.
Yeah. Didn't want me to come in.
Whoa.
But needed me to wipe him though. That was my man.
Is there okay, it's like dogs, because that's the only thing I can relate it to, where you're like, okay, every few hours we should check to see if the dog has to go to the bathroom.
Oh yeah.
Are you asking him if he has to go or he's gonna tell you?
There's signs.
Oh,
Yeah.
What do they look like?
We're grabbing ourselves a little bit. Yeah. We're doing a weird kind of shuffle. Yeah. Yeah. That's weird.
You men
That's
still
weird.
do that. That's
yeah.
weird. I guess you don't ever grow
That's
out of
weird.
that.
Yeah. Do you have to go? No. Yeah. And then it's like run, go.
Oh my God.
And then it's like pull the pants down, take the shoes off, put the Elmo potty on. And then when he's like, no, Mommy, no, that means major stuff is happening. Yeah. Yep.
Is he young to be potty trained?
I mean, the kid's smart. I don't know.
No, he is really smart. I know that, but I'm saying what's the normal age? I don't know what the
I
normal.
don't know. He's my only one. Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, we're right on trend.
Oh no, he's my only one. I don't know.
Yeah, we're right on trend.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying 2 years old.
Oh yeah.
3. Oh, ahead of schedule.
3 were good. Yeah. Yeah. No, he's crushing. Literally. Yeah.
Well, well. Speaking of kids, holidays, since we only celebrate them on one day. It's Mother's Day on Sunday, not Mother's Day week, Mother's Day month. No,
which is stressful because you got to get those flower orders in for your mom
I've already thought
so
about this,
early.
because they live in the middle of nowhere.
Same.
Yeah, we might have to hand deliver. Any mothers out there? Yay! There's daughters, there's sisters, there's friends, and Mother's Day doesn't have to just be limited to being a mother. Of course, it's celebrating your mothers, your sister, your friends, all of those things. But happy early Mother's Day to all of you guys. Bo, happy early Mother's Day to you too.
Cute.
Mother. What are you doing to celebrate Mother's Day?
I'm going to be on a plane. I think you are too. We have to go to New York.
Yes.
That's kind of been my Mother's Day the last couple years. Well, I've only been a mother
Jared,
for 2 years.
What do you got for the carousel? Jared's left. Him and Steve left.
Yeah.
They're over us.
I just want to go to an early breakfast, hint, hint, and then go to LAX. That's it.
That's fun.
Yeah.
A mimosa, like the whole
Couple.
Yeah, the whole thing.
Yeah.
Well, happy early Mother's
Yeah.
Day to anyone out there that celebrates on that day.
First Mother's Day?
One day.
7 weeks ago delivered and this drove in.
Your kid?
What? No way! Oh my God!
Congratulations.
Stop
So
it right
special.
now. Okay, well, we need to see a picture. We need to go through the whole thing. You can celebrate multiple days because this will be your first one. Congratulations. That's so fun.
Is anybody watching anything right now? While I was in Europe, I had a lot of time off set to watch some stuff. What are you watching?
Margot's got my new trouble.
Okay. Who's in that? Oh,
Okay.
this guy.
Great. What's it on?
Oh, that looks good with
I need
Steve
to write
Carell.
these down, guys. I honestly need to write these down because I hate the scrolling, looking through. It's just
Yeah.
like, I end up on Dateline every time. I can't find. I just ugh.
A guy that's been on Dateline. Has anyone watched The False Prophet? Oh my God. I need you to watch it.
Okay.
It's
Great.
insane.
What's it on?
Netflix.
Oh yeah.
It is.
That was adorable. She said, "Oh yeah."
It's
And now for the
incredible.
list of our 10 other favorite shows only
Yeah.
on Netflix, we will go to Selling Sunset. I didn't mean to do that earlier, but yeah. Shows are so hard. I just scroll and scroll and scroll. So the Margot one, Ted Lasso,
Ted Lasso.
is it back?
Has it started? Okay.
Okay.
We've got time.
Good, good.
Euphoria. We got into that.
DTF? What's that mean? What is that? Yeah, Jules, you like that? What is it about?
I accidentally watched it. I was supposed to watch Rooster, and I watched that.
Who's in that? Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
I love Jason Bateman. This guy working all the time. This guy's working. He hasn't stopped working. Since Arrested Development, there's a show that Steve loves. Every time he's like, "Hey, have I told you how funny this show is?" I'm like, every time it pops up. Okay, DTF.
A Deadly American Marriage. You watched that also on
I did.
Netflix.
That
That
was-
was insane. What's that? What? It's
Yeah, well, it's deadly.
yeah, very deadly.
It is kind of messed up. If anyone
It's
looks at
so
my
messed
viewing
up.
history, it's like all death, crime, murder, like all that stuff. It looks very morbid. But I will sprinkle in. I'm not really into the housewife. It's just like after a while, it kind of feels like the same thing over and over again. But for some reason, because I love Rhode Island, this was like my small stint when I lived in Connecticut working at ESPN. I got into the Rhode Island one. Do you know what I'm Bo? And now I've invested, like, Rula's husband, is he cheating on her? Of course he is. And it's right. Also, she needs to wake the fuck up. What's wrong with her? And I like that one that Joellen, she's like, "Does it look like your husband goes to the gym?" And it's like, yeah. He's like, he goes to the gym every morning. I have a tracking device on him. She's like, he's delivering coffee to his mistress. What are you talking about? Yeah, all right.
Who are these people?
So
Rhode Island?
housewives, yeah.
That's where my mom's family is from. Okay. Well, I don't know. I didn't know they had one. Did they just start it?
Yeah, it's new.
Incredible.
And then the one that was on
North
The Bachelorette,
Kingstown?
she feels like she's like trying to get involved. Yeah. Yeah. Is that coffee stand still on? It's creating a lot of havoc in the marriage. Oh, all right. Oh my God. Don't get me started. Wes, Amanda, Team Sierra.
What's the latest with this? And she's on Dancing with the Stars, right?
Yeah, she really benefited. By the way, she wasn't even into Wes, was she? Or like they broke up?
She started to come back.
Oh.
During the season, and he was like,
I haven't seen this season.
and he worked all summer. He's like, "Oh, I'm into you. Let's be together."
Were Amanda and him banging at this time? Okay.
Who leaked the audio? That's the only thing
Yes,
I'm
who
up
did leak
on.
the audio of the reunion. I don't know, but Andy Cohen, genius. You know, just keeps getting. Anyways, let's go back to the shows on Netflix.
Friends and Neighbors, not on Netflix, but fun. How great is that? And it looked like it was so fun to shoot. I want to live in that neighborhood.
One of the.
Do you watch that?
No.
God,
I
it's
should,
great.
though.
Yeah, you would love it.
Yeah, I just get overwhelmed, and then you gotta like go through. Steve has this whole thing that some things aren't daytime shows, like they have to like be watched only at
good,
night. He's
yep.
like, that's a daytime show. And
That's
I'm
a good point.
I was like, he's like when I try to watch Dateline during the day, he goes, "Whoa, it's a nighttime show." It's like, now we got a whole like contingent of things. They're like, I still will never get over this idea though of continue watching when you're at someone's house that you don't know and you see their history up and you're like, whoa, and then they like quickly try to get off it, and you're like, I see what's up there, and it's like it really exposes you. Like, I have my dog walker stay at my house a lot. And so Heated Rivalry was like, continue watching. And I looked at Steve and I go, how long have you been watching this? And he goes, I haven't been watching this. I said, then why does it say continue watching? This is episode 3 you're on. And he goes, I have not been watching that. And I go, well, then who has? Willis? I don't think so. And then I figured it out. It's the dog walker who stays at the house. I literally was like, Steve, it's fine. We could watch it together. Just why are you closet watching Heated Rivalry? Like now I don't know if I can trust you. And were you watching it at nighttime? Because it's a nighttime show. So I don't know.
We watched Trash Truck in our house, which, and Zootopia. So fun. That's our history.
Bob the Builder still a thing?
I don't know.
I love Bob the Builder. It was like a cute little cartoon. Anywho, one of the earlier questions was one of the things that we do before the season starts. I've obviously made it clear that mine is a health journey, which although, by the way, I get on these fats, like I'm like into it for 5 days and I'm over it in like in 2 seconds. But Erin told me upstairs that she's been on a no sugar diet. We went to dinner 2 days ago and I'm trying to figure out when the no sugar diet started.
Yesterday.
Okay.
The food was not easy where we were. No disrespect at all, but it was like long days. So yeah, not great. And then we got home and I worked with some people that are younger than me. So learned a lot of things that I don't know about on TikTok and all that. I learned about the whole sweet potato, ground beef, and cottage cheese diet. This is very big right now. It's freaking good. Yeah, it was good. I didn't do the hot honey. I didn't do the cottage cheese last night. I did the avocado with the ground beef. Yeah, so I've had 4 meals. They've had sugar, but they're clean diet. I don't know.
How do you feel?
Great. No, fine. Not as bloated, I got to be honest, but it was good. But I was really proud of myself today because my husband came home and goes, "You want to order out?" And I said, "No, I'm on a diet.
What?
I'm not on a diet, but I'm doing clean living."
On a diet.
But it also helps because whatever, it's salads and which is hard.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah, 4 meals. I feel great. Anywho.
No, I'm trying anything. I'm like, all right, fine, I'll try it. This is me. Anytime Erin does something new, I'm like, I'll do that. No problem.
But cottage cheese is having a real comeback, huh? According to the young gals, it's the thing out there.
This is wild.
I'm serious, right?
Back. Brett.
Lauren, Mackenzie, Denise, they're all talking about the cottage cheese.
Well, what I want to talk about is that these young kids are not actually going on dates.
Yes,
Let's
Mackenzie, get up here. No, I'm kidding.
No, Sweet Mackenzie told me that she doesn't go on dates because this younger generation doesn't ask people out on dates. Does anyone? I mean, well, we're all old, so we don't know.
Yeah, but that's not this demographic.
Well, the next podcast is coming through is for 20 and under, so we'll ask them.
Hey, speaking of eating healthy, and if you live in LA, you get this. We just got an Air One in Manhattan Beach, and you...
Oh, 2 snaps is one. I would have smacked you a week ago, but now I'm into it.
Yeah, it's wild. We were not against it, but didn't understand it. I just didn't understand it. I was like, why is everybody talking about this? Hit it.
I just didn't understand where we're going to go and we're going to pay $29 for a smoothie. I go in, there's a mason jar of dandelions and it's like $45 for a flower arrangement. And it's like, I'm like, what in this place is
those almond balls look great, you know?
Have valet parking. I'm like, valet park. This is why this goddamn place is so expensive because the valet parking in Venice, like I didn't understand it. So I was boycotting it and like, I'm not doing this. So then a couple days ago, I was like, I want breakfast, but I was like, I just like order from the same places. And so I was like, I'll try somewhere new. And then I was like, okay, fine, like a crumble muffin from Air One, no problem. So I click on that reasonable. We're looking at $6. I can handle that. Okay, still crazy, but like whatever, it's a muffin. Then I looked at the smoothie and I was like, well, it's 25. I was like, yeah, but it'll be my whole meal and it'll be lunch. That's 2 meals, divide by 2. Now we're $12.50 a meal. We're okay on this. Then I was like, well, I need a coffee. So then they didn't have just regular coffee. So then it was the like fancy coffee. So now we're $12 in on the coffee. By the time the goddamn thing was delivered, it was almost $90 with the tip. Because now I can't ask the guy or the woman that's bringing the thing to give them $2 on the tip when I just spent $25 on a smoothie. They're like, this rich bitch. And I was like, no, I'm not. I too was in the service industry and I applaud you. These people that do not tip their Uber drivers, you're cuckoo. Because your fat ass can't get off the couch. They are providing a service and you should thank them for it. But let's not prorate the amount. You want to go 18%, that's crazy. Because if the items are like the grocery store and now I'm tipping you off a grocery store, I'm not tipping you $65. We're not doing that. Okay, yes, it's Bristol Farms. You have to unlock the wine cooler for the nice wine, but still, you don't need 65. Anyways, I'm in on Air One. It's great every now and then, but still crazy. That's my bit on Air One.
It tastes delicious, but it's crazy.
It's crazy. Is it only in California?
Yeah. Oh God. Good for them. They
Remember
are
when Whole Foods was
crushing
like,
it.
Whoa, you're
We just
buying
don't
this.
understand how these young kids are in there. I'm like, who the hell's paying for this?
Yeah.
Who is paying for this? And then this is the only problem I have.
Oh my
Yes.
God.
It's
A third of their life is on their parents. So.
oh no. How do we
Give us
not
more-
make that happen with my kid? What do we do? You're going to work. Yeah.
They can get a drop it over.
But the
Oh,
other
I
thing
gotta-
is the parents, because I sat behind a woman, I went there the other day too, with her kid taking a selfie with the smoothie. I'm like, hey, keep it moving. Go do that outside.
Money's hard.
Because we don't have cash anymore.
Yeah.
I had this conversation with Greg Olson when we were on the thing. This is a great point. They don't know the value of the dollar because they can't hold a dollar. We can't have
So what do we do?
It's hard when they get older.
But then some places don't take cash.
Figure that out.
This is so smart. Yeah, shit. This is bad.
This is America. This is America.
Calm Down with Erin and Charissa is a production of iHeartRadio. For more podcasts from iHeartRadio, visit the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.